Come on, show's about to start.
We were just talking about her!
Oh shit.
Iwanako. I have no idea why she would write to me. I haven't been in contact with anyone from my old school since I transferred, and Iwanako is the last person I expect to want to write me a letter. The last time I saw Iwanako was terribly awkward, embarrassingly so. She came to my hospital room, peeled me an apple out of courtesy, and then we practically sat in silence for half an hour. She said goodbye and didn't look at me in the eye when she closed the door. It might have been a natural end to the series of visits that were probably pretty painful for both of us. Every time she visited me in the hospital, I wanted to talk to her, but something stopped me every time. Every time I didn't speak made the next time even harder. She looked so guilty that I didn't want to say anything that might upset her, and I never could figure out the right words to say. I think Iwanako blamed herself for my heart attack. That's ridiculous, of course, but knowing it and believing it are two very different things. I told her that it wasn't her fault, she nodded, and I really think she understood that if it hadn't been that, then sooner or later something else would have made my heart give out. Yet she looked so hopelessly sad every time she opened that door and entered my room. So I never managed to say the thing I wanted to say. In the end, that might have hurt her even more. Carefully, I opened the envelope and drew out the folded letter from within.
Dear Hisao, how are you? I hope you are well and happy at your new school. Everyone here misses you. Almost all of our second-year class got put together in Class 3-1 for the final year, so we're pretty comfortable right from the beginning of the year. I'm sure you would have been assigned to this class as well. The mood among the third years seems to be very anxious about the final exams, even though they are so far away. The teachers are badgering us about it all the time. Even old Mr. Tachibana, who is, by the way, our homeroom teacher this year. Would you believe it? I was sure that he'd retire after our second year, but here he is, nagging everyone about studying for exams. I think things like that are the main reason why the mood among the third years is so nervous. I must admit that I'm somehow losing confidence in myself as well, even though I've always fared reasonably well in exams. It's so weird to think that we're already seniors, isn't it? Time has really flown past. I wonder where it went. The new first year seems so young and somehow really innocent. I keep wondering if I was like them in my first year. I've been feeling nostalgic like this for the whole first trimester. I'm pregnant. There are other things I want to say. I'm writing to you because I felt that there are things I should have said after the incident back in the winter. I really regret that I really regret that I wasn't able to say them in person, and I have no excuse for it.
Yeah, I think I have had quite enough of this.
Ah!
What? No! What?
Whoa!
You...
No!
No! You can't... No! You can't just do this.
No!
He's...
This is not okay. Hisao! Read the friggin' letter!
I crumple up the sheet of paper and toss it across the room. My aim is off, so the letter rolls under my nightstand instead of going into my wastebasket. That was an apology for abandoning me? Except I didn't know that I really need it anymore at this point. The hospital seems like a lifetime ago, and here, now, I've got other things on my mind. Emmy, for starters.
Aww.
It wasn't great to be abandoned during my stay, but it was not something I'm worried about anymore. In fact, I hadn't even thought about the hospital in what feels like forever until this letter came in. It's almost annoying to have received it. I've got exams to study for myself. I have no time for the past. Now, about that homework. I swear to shit, if we don't read the rest of that letter later on, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's so stupid. So stupid. I just want to know.
I want to know too. Want to know. I just want to know. So, what's the plan for today anyway? I'm waiting patiently in the hallway of the girls' dormitory just outside for Emmy and Rin's rooms. Emmy is apparently helping Rin with getting dressed. I suppose that makes perfect sense, as I have no idea how Rin would get dressed otherwise.
Picnic!
Picnic?
That's what I said.
Sounds pretty exciting.
I know, right?
Rin chooses this moment to make an observation.
The sky seems threatening today.
Actually, I noticed that too on my way over. Despite the sunshine of the early morning, the afternoon seems to have taken a turn for the gloomy. There's a heaviness to the air as well that usually heralds a rainstorm. I wonder if we should have brought in my umbrella. She's got a point. Emmy, you sure you still want to risk getting caught in the rain? Oh, get caught in the rain!
Maybe you should have some pina coladas too.
I don't even know why I bother asking. Emmy pops out of Rin's room in the hallway looking shocked that I even suggest canceling our plans.
Of course. What, the threat of rain's supposed to stop me?
I can't help but grin at her belligerent response, but it's almost like she's daring the rain to come. If Mother Nature were walking down the street, I think Emmy would probably start a fight with her. Or at least challenge her to a race. In fact, Emmy seems almost aggressively cheerful today. Rin wanders out the hallway looking like her usual self. Well then, are we all ready to go?
I'm ready.
Rin nods and says a single word.
Basket.
Beg your pardon?
The basket in Emmy's room. You should carry it.
Emmy claps her hand. Emmy claps a hand to her mouth, embarrassed.
Oh my gosh, I almost forgot all about it. Nice save, Rin.
Emmy darts into her room and emerges with what looks like a very well-stocked picnic basket. As she hands it over to me, I note that it feels heavy enough to be 1, 2. Oh, okay, like a heavy, well-stocked picnic basket. Good lord, how much food did she pack? More to the point, where did she get the money for all of this? So, are we set to head out?
Yep.
Rin gives another nod, and we head out of the dormitory. I can't help but frown when I notice how gray the sky's gotten in the 10 minutes I was inside. Still, Emmy doesn't seem concerned by such a petty concern as the color of the sky. She positively is skipping as we walk. Which reminds me, where are we going? This brings Emmy up short and she shoots me an embarrassed look.
You know, I hadn't really thought of that. What do you think, Hisao?
Well, there's a spot where we ate during the festival, but it might be nice to leave the campus for a while. However, I'm not sure if there's any good places to do that in the town. Just as I'm about to open my mouth, Rin unexpectedly interjects with a suggestion.
There's a park in town near the art shop.
Great idea, Rin. I totally forgot all about that place.
Crisis averted. Do you know how to get there, Rin? Rin shrugs.
It's pretty likely.
Good enough for me.
I would prefer knowing for sure, but what the hell. Lead on, Rin. Oh,
there's
there's
a fucking gate again. What are you looking at?
The three of us quickly make our way off campus and take the road down into town. The basket's a bit heavy. I hope the park is close by. We pass the art supply store, Rin slowing her pace slightly as we go by. Emmy notices Rin's change of pace and stops.
You want to go in, Rin?
Rin shrugs.
Nothing I need.
Are you sure?
There's the slightest flutter of a smile on Rin's face, quickly replaced by her usual expression.
Life's uncertain, but on this at least I'm pretty sure. Nice of you to offer.
Well, it's not like I'm the one carrying the basket. But I'll bet Hisao wouldn't have minded anyway, right?
Oh, of course not. This is hardly a heavy load. I flex for emphasis. Your non-existent muscles, you fatty. Emmy stifles a retort of laughter by pointing to the park at which we've suddenly arrived.
That said snort, but retort is cool too.
Go with it.
Oh, I remember this place.
I don't even read half the time, I just make up my own dialogue. And it's half right most of the
That's
time.
okay. Become the character. I ran into here that one time, didn't I, Rin?
Rin's eyebrow raises slightly.
Maybe. I'm unwilling to say for certain one way or the other. Memory's a tricky thing, you know.
I will neither confirm nor deny. Well, I'll be. We made it in one piece after all. The sun's still nowhere to be seen, but neither Emmy nor Rin seem to mind. Aww. We find a spot to sit in the grass, and I sit the basket down gratefully. There's a surprising amount of food prepared. Maybe we were supposed to be joined by some of Emmy's teammates or something?
I'm starving. Dig in.
She attacks the food as if she had nothing to eat for years. I'm just reaching for food myself when I feel the first drop of rain land on the back of my hand. Uh-oh. Emmy's face. Looks like the weather's not going to cooperate with us after all. Emmy glares at the sky as if it alone will hold back the rain. I very nearly believe she can do it. That's one heck of a glare.
It'd better cooperate. You hear me, Sky? You stop that raining right this instant.
The sky doesn't seem inclined to listen to her, despite the commanding tone she's taken with it. Instead, the rain seems to increase. Rin wrinkles her nose in distaste as at this turn of events.
Regrettable. What do you mean?
Rin shrugs.
I could paint this if I weren't out here. Shame to miss it is all.
She doesn't seem angry or annoyed at all, just a little disappointed. Emmy laughs in response to Rin's comment.
Guess we should have stopped in that art supply store after all, huh?
The rain increases a little more, offended that we haven't fled yet. Despite the warm temperature we've been enjoying, the rain is rather cold. I wish I'd brought my umbrella. Hey, we should probably head inside to keep dry.
We're already pretty wet, Hisao.
Yeah, but we can dry off this way and maybe wait out the storm? You don't want to catch a cold or anything, do you? Emmy considers this for a moment. I can tell that part of her wants to stay out in the rain just to spite the weather. Unfortunately for her, the weather hardly cares about what we do.
I suppose you're right. Where can we go?
A love hotel. I mean, a coffee shop. I don't have the answer for her. The area's still pretty new to me. Yeah, we haven't been in town yet, right?
No, we haven't even left the campus.
Yeah. Though I guess I'm slowly getting used to the school itself, the surrounding town remains a mystery. All I know is that the art supply store, and that's only because we just passed it. Fortunately, Emmy soon snaps her fingers in triumph.
That's it.
Oh,
There's a tea shop nearby.
wait.
We could have some tea.
Get out of my lines.
We could have some tea and dry out, no problem.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Great, you know where it is? Emmy nods, looking fairly confident.
Sure do. I think. But it'll be an adventure either way, right?
Adventure, huh? Well, I suppose we could use a little adventure. I think as long as we get out of the rain, I'll be happy. The picnic basket is getting a little lighter now, at least. Lead on! Rin and I follow Emmy as she weaves through the streets with something approaching confidence.
Now, left here. There! The Shanghai!
Emmy beams triumphantly as she points to the tea shop. It seems fairly crowded inside, a symptom of the sudden rain, I'm sure. Is this the librarian?
Yeah.
Oh! Actually?
Yeah. It's Yuko.
Oh. Well, welcome. Can I? I'm surprised to find that our waitress is none other than Yuko. She sure looks the part in her uniform. It's hard to believe this is the same librarian from our school. Does she work 2 jobs? I guess that must be it. Oh, it's you. Yuko seems to know Emmy. Emmy grins brightly, pleased to be remembered.
Hey, Yuko!
Hi, Yuko. I didn't know you worked here, too. Do I know you? You seem awfully familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen you in here. We met at your other job, at the Yamaku Library, remember?
Oh, okay.
Her eyes widen in memory. Yeah, that's it. Nice to meet you again.
So she remembers by like association with location, not face.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, this is bad. I should have remembered a customer's face. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Yuko goes from realization to panic in a split second, performing a series of high-speed bows and narrowly avoiding getting headbutted in the process. Whoa, hey, calm down. Listen, I wasn't a customer when we first met. In fact, I hadn't ever been to the Shanghai, so it's alright. Not the best display of logic, but it seems to relax her a little. Do you really think so? Yeah, I'm sure, positive. Isn't that right, girls? Emmy has been watching this little drama unfold with considerable amusement.
Yep, it sure is.
Oh, well, okay.
So, Yuko, got a room to seat us?
Yuko nods and leads us to a corner booth, providing us with some small towels before taking our order. Well, what will you have?
Cake, and some tea too, I guess.
Well, what kind of cake?
Surprise me.
Yuko looks uncomfortable at the thought of surprising anyone, but she gives a nod and turns to Rin. And for you?
I'll take a straw. My feet are all wet.
Sorry?
The drinking kind of straw. One, please.
Yuko is obviously uncertain of what to think about this. She fiddles with her pen and stationery for a moment, looking like she's about to cry before turning in my direction. And you, sir? Just tea, I think. Emmy would probably yell at me if I ordered cake. Aw,
Come on, Hisao, don't let me be the only one with food. I'll feel like a pig.
wait, she's having cake. Why can't I have cake? Just trying to eat healthy. Your orders, after all.
Well, today's your day off. You can be healthy tomorrow.
Cheat day. Well then, I suppose I'll have some cake after all. Yuko seems slightly irritated at that I'm changing my mind. Oh, what kind? I glance at Emmy and grin. Surprise me. Wow. Yuko sighs and nods. Very well, your order will be out soon. Despite the crowd, our order does indeed arrive quickly.
Thanks, Yuko.
Yuko nods in appreciation. This is a different guy than usual, isn't it?
Oh.
What?
It's her
Different
track boyfriend.
guy? Emmy must notice my confusion because she seems a little embarrassed.
What? Oh yeah, I guess he is. This is my friend Hisao.
What's going on?
Yo, baby girl, where you at? Is somebody in here? Oh, there's the normal one. Or there's the regular one.
Oh, it's Tyrone.
BBG.
Yo,
baby girl,
what's shaking? Who's this? Who's this? God, I'm done. I can't. Oh, we've met. Huh? Small world. Well, let me know if you need anything. With that, Yuko takes off like a shot to wait on some other tables, leaving me to ponder her comment. Different guy. Huh. I guess it makes sense, right? Emmy's pretty popular, or so I've been told. It's probably that kid from the track team.
Yeah.
This is stupid. I can just ask Emmy. So, who's this other guy, huh? You got a secret lover or something? Emmy laughs again, only I
Oh,
get
I
the
bet it's the
feeling
nerves.
it's from the nervousness as much as anything else.
Oh, never mind. Whoa.
It's just Tyrone. He likes coming down here after practice sometimes. So if we have anything to discuss, I tag along.
Sounds mighty suspicious to me. Oh, I see. I could let the matter drop, but I can't resist to at least get another dig in. So it is a secret lover. Yo, he's jealous. He's so jealous.
Mad jelly.
He's mad. Just, I knew it! Rin watches our play, seemingly mildly amused before muttering something that I don't quite catch.
Yeah, he's got a bigger dick than you anyway. The fuck you say?
Yo, baby girl, who's the guy with the small pecker? Yeah, I see him in the showers. It's just like a baby carrot. Oh, yeah. I heard he mad gay with that Kenji dude too.
That weird ass dude wears a leaf in the shower.
Oh.
What?
Huh? Rin jerks back from wherever her mind wandered off to.
Huh?
What did you just say?
Huh.
No, before that.
No idea.
Oh, well. Okay. I let the matter drop, but I can't help notice that Emmy seems relieved that Rin interrupted the conversation. Maybe I went a little too far. Conversation dies down for a moment as Emmy and I busy ourselves with cake. Mine is strawberry, and it's surprisingly good. Ooh. Emmy seems Emmy seems to think so too, as she suddenly reaches over with her fork and steals a bite. Thief! Thief!
Pirate, there's a difference.
We're not on water.
Well, no, but there's a lot of water outside, so it still works, right? Besides, you can have some of mine. I think it's cranberry or something. I should have asked for the strawberry. I like strawberries.
Feel free to help yourself to mine if you really must. For some reason, I feel compelled to add, seeing as how you've already done it once and all. Emmy sticks her tongue out at me, but it doesn't stop her from appropriating my cake. I try some of hers as well. Do they feed each other? Do they say ah? It's raspberry, and
Here
pretty
comes
good.
the pirate ship. The rain's let up.
It would appear that Rin is correct. Good timing too. I finished my food and it looks like Emmy has as well. Well, we'd better pay and get a move on before it starts raining again. It takes a few moments to get Yuko's attention, but we pay and get out pretty quickly. So you want to? Oh, sorry, I'm just doing so much reading.
So, do you want to return to the park?
My jaw nearly drops. Are you kidding? It's probably going to rain again. In fact, I think I just felt some raindrops.
You may be right. Well, okay, I'll let you off the hook this time, but you owe me a picnic now, got it?
I don't know if she's addressing me, Rin, or both of us. Fine, fine.
Now hurry up! I wanted to get some laps in at the track, and it would be nice to do it without the rain.
I thought this was your day off.
Well,
Emmy suddenly seems reluctant to explain herself.
I need the practice. And I need to burn off that cake anyway.
And I have a date with Tyrone. Why do I get the feeling that she's leaving something out? Date with Tyrone! Are you sure? It wasn't that much cake.
No, it wasn't that much cake for you. I ate most of it.
She's got a point there. Still, I feel like I should at least offer to run with her.
Ooh. Oh.
This is Emmy's arc. We're trying to touch Emmy's butt.
Should we run with her?
We need to offer.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that is the correct.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Hey.
And get in a fight with Tyrone.
Oh my god. Like, hey, I'll run with you. I might as well, right? Oh. She did not like that. Emmy shakes her head empathetically. No, you won't. Oh, that's you.
No you won't, Hisao. Rest is critical for you, remember? I won't allow you to push yourself too hard.
I guess she's better at giving advice than taking it. Whatever you say, Emmy. I think it's probably best not to press the issue. As we approach the girls' dormitory, it starts to rain again. Emmy's expression sours slightly.
Oh man. Stupid rain.
Hey, it'll let up soon enough. You can go running then, right? Emmy snorts, seemingly amused.
Like I'm not gonna run in the rain.
Well, you shouldn't. You'll catch a cold. Emmy waves her hand airily.
Ridiculous. I don't get colds. My immune system is far too strong for something like that.
I can't help but laugh. Well, I'll see you tomorrow then, okay?
Yeah! Thanks for coming. Oh, and for carrying the picnic basket. I'll bring it for lunch tomorrow. We can have our picnic on the roof.
Sounds good to me. See you then. Emmy grabs the basket from me and shoots through the door. Bryn gives me a sort of half nod and ambles inside as well. Damn, it's wet out here. I need to get back to my room and into some dry clothes.
Oh boy.
Oh no. I'm soon in front of my door, but I'm intercepted by the sudden appearance of our favorite Harry Plopper, who appears to be carrying a stack of books.
He's totally our knockoff Harry Potter.
Totally.
Hey man, give me a hand, would you?
Huh? The books are unceremoniously dumped into my arms as Kenji fumbles with his room key.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver. If you weren't around, I'd have to keep my door unlocked, and that's just begging for trouble. The perfect opportunity to set up an ambush, or maybe just plan a bomb if they don't want to get their hands too dirty. Probably don't. Afraid they'll break a nail or something if they have to stab me. Women.
My mind thinks about digesting the verbal torrent that's just been unleashed, but elects to remain comfortably in the dark. Uh-huh.
Anyway, where have you been, man? I could have used some help carrying these back from the library. I knocked on your door, but you weren't there.
Oh, sorry. Not really. You appear to think I have I'm some kind of pack mule. I was out with Emmy and Ren. Kenji staggers back in shock. It looks like I shot his dog, if he had a dog.
The limbless ladies again? What did you do this time?
Make out, have a threesome. Well, we wound up at the Shanghai. I'm prevented from continuing by a sudden exclamation of despair.
The Shanghai? Why the Shanghai? No, man. You can't just go to the damn Shanghai. It's the most dangerous place in the city. A veritable stronghold of their best agents. I know, I've met them. They'll stop at nothing to lull you into a false sense of security and then BAM!
He hits the door for emphasis.
He's so scary.
Wallet's gone. Bus pass? Gone. Identity? Fucking gone, man. Promise me you won't go there again.
He seems so vehemently opposed to the idea of the Shanghai that I'm willing to lie a little in order to get to my room. Sure, I won't go there ever again. Or at least, I won't ever tell you that I've gone there again. This seems to mollify my bespectacled companion.
Bespectacled.
Whatever. Just talking about this.
Good. Sorry to come on so strong, but I know the danger there too well to let you just wander into the lion's den again. You got out of there alive once, but twice is pushing it.
Yeah, well, I need to get changed and do homework or something. So we'll see you later.
Huh? Oh, sure, whatever.
I suddenly remember that I'm still holding his books. You better take these. I catch a glimpse of one of the titles, something about cryptography. What a weirdo. Kenji grabs his precious cargo from me and disappears through his doorway. I open my own door and walk in, grateful to get out of my soaking wet clothes. The rain outside picks up, and I find myself hoping that Emmy's not out running in this weather. She seems so adamant about doing the run alone. I can't help but wonder if her leg's still bothering her. I try to remember whether or not I've seen her limping at all today, but I can't. Guess I was too caught up in enjoying the day, even if it did rain on us. And as I think back over the events of today, I keep finding myself focusing on my running partner. Ooh. Her complete refusal to allow the rain to spoil her plans was incredibly cute. But there was something else there too. Tyrone. Tyrone, I'm telling you. Sort of an unflappable attitude when it comes to enjoying the day as it comes. I really like that quality. Maybe I need to do a little of that myself.
Ooh.
Okay. The sound of my alarm brings me out of a dream involving pirates and some other stuff I can't really remember. No. I'm a little bleary-eyed, and it feels like it takes me longer than usual to get dressed and down to the track. A glance at my watch reveals that I was right, and I am in fact running a little late. The thing is, there's no Emmy. That's odd. She should be here. She definitely should be here. I mean, I was late. I guess I wasn't the only one who had trouble getting up this morning. The thought crosses my mind that it never quite stopped raining yesterday. Did she go running anyway? It seems likely. Emmy's a lot of things, but cautious isn't one of them. She probably figured the rain wouldn't stop, and that's why she was so adamant about running alone. Still, I would have gladly run with her, even if it was in the rain. Heck, if anything, I would have been able to convince her to come in once it got really bad. That would be why she didn't want me along, of course. Or Tyrone. Even so, I can't help wanting to know where she is. Well, nothing for it. I'd better stretch and run and hope that Emmy shows up with a grin and an excuse. On my cooldown lap, I'm forced to admit that Emmy isn't showing up. Furthermore, I have no idea where she is. Anxiety gnaws at me, while at the same time I wonder just why I'm so worried over her. The run helped to take my mind off it for a little while, but now that I'm finished, I'm back to worrying. It was weird not having her here. Downright unnerving. It suddenly dawns on me that I've been running to hang out with Emmy as much as I've been running to stay healthy. Probably more to be with Emmy now that I think of it. It's one of those things that are completely obvious, yet somehow I never realized it. She really is someone I enjoy being with. As revelations go, it's hardly world-shaking. All the same, though, I find myself feeling slightly shocked. When did this happen? Well, no time to think about this. Though I want to ponder this new development, I have a greater desire to find out what's happened to Emmy. I'll ask the nurse when I stop in to see him.
Prepare your throat.
Well, you seem to be in good shape, Hisao. That's good to hear. I replaced my shirt and stand to leave as usual. Except instead of leaving, I asked a question. Hey, where's Emmy? She didn't show up this morning. Is she okay? While I try valiantly to conceal the anxiety in my voice, the nurse's expression suggests I have failed miserably.
Aww.
Oh, you mean she didn't tell you? She's sick, in bed,
Oh, he told her so.
with a cold.
What? Sick? The nurse shrugs.
Yeah, she came to my office early this morning with a fever. To be honest, I'm surprised she made it here. She was burning up when she arrived. She believed she planned to let you know, but she asked me to tell you. Oh, shoot.
The nurse gives me a sheepish smile and seems at least partially sincere.
I told her I'd stop by the track to let you know in case you forgot to. Sorry about that. But we don't need to tell Emmy I forgot, right? Right?
I return the nurse's smile with a devious one of my own. Oh, of course not. This is fine blackmail material. I'll save it for whenever I need a favor from you. The nurse laughs.
Well, I guess I deserve that. But you know, I've got tons of blackmail on you that you're not even aware of. So don't push your luck, okay?
My expression earns another laughter from the nurse.
I'm just kidding, Hisao. But seriously, don't tell me I forgot, okay?
Your secret's safe with me, nurse.
Okay, now get on, get out of here.
Wait, I got one more question.
And shoot.
Is she going to be okay?
Oh yeah, definitely. Her fever was high, but it's already starting to go down by the time she came by my office. I'd probably check up on her again at lunch to be sure, but I expect she'll be up and about by the evening, no matter what I tell her.
Maybe I should visit her after class. It takes me a second to realize I've spoken out loud. The nurse raises an eyebrow and gives me a searching glance for a moment.
Well, it might not be a bad idea. You could let me know if she's taking a turn for the worse, I guess. But no funny business, got it? I know what meds you're on after all.
I think that's a threat against my life, but I'm not so sure. Either way, I assure the nurse that my intentions are chaste,
Yeah, chest.
and exit the office. Interesting that the nurse sees me as some sort of potential suitor to Amy. Even more interesting is how pleased that makes me feel.
Aw.
I need a shower.
A
A cold
cold
shower.
one.
Another day, walking on beside you, kicking at pebbles, we laughed and you too. At all our worry, at all the hurry, standing and bowing, the perfect student. But on the way I got injured and broken. Put on a smile, a mask to joke with, pretending like I was gonna be fine. I guess that somehow I finally learned to grow up. Could you realize?